Okay, this motor is a Bedini, modified Bedini circuit, but it's just a little tiny one, but it's modified in a way that's the run and the trigger are separated. So that's the run. Very small coil. That's the trigger. That's actually a bifilar coil with an inner and outer layer. The inner layer is doing the triggering. That came from a microwave fan. And the outer layer, the red wire, that I have that actually running to the charge end. One end is hooked to the AC of the rectifier, and the other end is dioded and ran to the positive end, and that increases my voltage on the charge output. But the important thing to note is that while they're separated, you can see the alignment. They're not totally even. You see my trigger coil is a little bit off center, actually a lot off center compared to my run coil, and it actually goes a lot faster this way. Everything's glued down, so I can't really demonstrate how much faster it goes, but just trust me, it goes a lot faster. But because of that, it only wants to spin one way. It's only going to want to spin this way and not this way, which is I guess kind of strange, but it makes sense to me. It's actually a Darlington transistor. It's a tip 120, tip 22, 122, something like that. That's my input, about six some volts. It's dying out, but let me see if I can flick this thing on with my finger. Got to get it going pretty fast for it to start. Alright, so gave it a good flick. There it goes. So that's my output, about 13.5 volts. So I'm getting a decent output from that. Very fast wheel, pretty strong magnets. Magnets got from CD-ROM drives, DVD-ROM drives. I'm gonna see if I can get this microwave bulb a little red. I know it's not gonna light, but I know if I can get it a little red, then I'm kicking up some good voltage. I'm going to cut these lights off. And just barely see that red on the microwave bowl. Just barely. Didn't really show up. But it just barely gets that bulb red. I guess you can't see it. Can't see it with the lights on. But it's putting out some voltage. once again, I always use these kind of caps, about 4700 UF 35 volt, just to see what it'll charge. So I know since it's charging that, doesn't charge it real fast, but it'll charge it no problem. So I know that it's going to charge a car battery no problem. But I just wanted to point that out about how the cores. I wanted to point out how the cores are not totally dead center like in normal Bedinis, and you can actually get it to go a little faster this way. All right.